Oh, you don't want that. What's going on? Mike Neumann here with Inside Natural Bodybuilding. We're in between shows at the NANBF Great Lakes Supernatural Muscle Classic. We had 40 competitors show up, a lot of quality competitors, but not just the competitors showed up were great, it's the spectators that showed up. A lot of good people, a lot of cool people came out for this event. Even IFPA Pro Kathy Vale came down for this. She's a fellow sponsored Pro Body Solutions sponsored athlete. Another fellow Pro Body Solutions sponsored athlete, Ellis is here. Alex is one of the top natural figure pros on the circuit, and I think she's got what it takes to win her class, if not the overall, at the Yorton Cup. And the Yorton Cup is 1 week away in Chandler, Arizona. I'll be the MC at that show. I have the best seat in the house. And Alex is right here in Bradley, Illinois at Impact Fitness, the greatest gym south of Chicago, training shoulders. So let's get her focusing on her set. But here's Alex doing like a leaning lower cable pulley side lateral. I would say that the more angles you get your shoulders from, the more you're going to shape and develop those shoulders. So that's certainly one of those angles you don't see every day, and that's one of the reasons Alex has part of the greatest shoulders in the sport of figure. Her training partner is IFPA Masters Pro Sarah Brown. She's familiar to some of you guys out there, so here they are training shoulders together here. And yeah, it looks to me like they're hitting those shoulders from a lot of different angles here, hitting the shoulders from the side, from the rear, and all that stuff, and that's probably why they, it's probably why they keep those shoulders looking good the way they do. Her form's under control. She keeps the constant tension on the muscle by not going too fast with her movement. And, a lot of people, they use momentum. If they go too fast, the tension doesn't stay on the muscle. Alex, I just want to get a couple words with you in between sets. I know you're 1 week out from the Yorton Cup, so let's not take too much attention away from the shoulder training here. But what kind of improvements have you made? I mean, you got a couple of second place finishes in the IFPA Pro ranks. You got a couple of NGA Pro wins. Based off what the judges have told you, what kind of improvements have you made going into the Yorton Cup, which is 1 week away from today?
Just coming in a lot leaner and a lot tighter. That was always my thing, not coming in lean enough or hard enough. I don't think size is an issue with me, because I carry quite a bit more muscle.
You do.
I don't think symmetry is an issue. I just think that getting tight is the key, and that's what I've been doing for the last 6 weeks after the international.
Would you say at the Yorton Cup next weekend you're going to be at the absolute tightest you've ever been at?
Yes.
Okay, I can't wait to see this because we're going to do some damage next weekend. I can feel it. I'm calling a top 3 finish right here. I would have gone to say you'd win your class too, but your work's cut out for you, so it's not going to be a walk-away win or anything like that, but you got all the potential as anybody to take your win in the class there, so we shall see. But nonetheless, what kind of changes did you make to your diet to come in tighter?
A lot more fat, a lot less carbs. Well, I was doing that for, I kind of did a 6-week prep for the Pro International.
Yeah.
So I kind of did like a crunch diet, but I didn't crash diet. I didn't completely cut out everything.
Yeah.
I knew that I wasn't going to be my best for the International, but it was just kind of a warm up for the Yorton.
Right.
And then my biggest thing that I changed was cardio. I did a lot of steady state cardio before, and I have not done 1 minute of steady state cardio this entire prep.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the answer is not always more cardio is
No.
better. So sometimes do you intensify the actual training itself so you can do less cardio? Is that part of the method behind the madness? Yeah.
I try and keep my intensity high in my workouts,
Yeah.
and then do a lot of track work, a lot of hill sprints. We go to the park and do hill sprints. So I've been doing that high intensity training about 3 times a week.
Okay.
And I've really leaned out a lot from that.
So it's not just in the gym, it's the sprints and all that stuff you do outside of the gym. What about in the gym? Do you just do more supersets? Or when you say you increase the intensity, is it the types of set you do, or what else do you do?
A lot more supersets.
Yeah.
But then, like, after my workouts, I'll get on the stair mill and do a minute of low intensity and then bump it up and run on the stairs for a minute and then bump it down. I'll only do 30 minutes of that, and I don't do it every day.
So like 15 sprints, 1 minute on, 1 minute off,
Yep.
15 sprints total in 30 minutes. Gotcha. You got another set to do here?
Yep.
Don't want to hold you up here. She's 1 week out from the Yorton Cup. The Yorton Cup is the biggest, best, most competitive show on the circuit. There's no show bigger than the Yorton Cup when it comes to natural bodybuilding and figure. And Alexandra Ellis here is going to be one of the best. She's going against the top dogs, and she's going to find out where she stands among the world's best. And yeah, Alex here, she's known for her shoulders. Every time you see her on stage, her shoulders just stand out, right? That's like the first thing you notice, are her shoulders. And as you can see, one of her secrets is hit those shoulders from as many different angles as possible, and that's what's going to develop those shoulders the best you possibly can. And you know what? I'm going to ask her about her Pro Body Solutions supplements as well. She's sponsored by Pro Body Solutions, so we'll find out exactly what she takes to get ready for some shows here. And also, she started getting competitors ready for shows. Have you guys heard the term TCP? That stands for the complete package. If you want the complete package, look up Alexandra Ellis on Facebook. Can't go wrong with that. Look for the complete package on Facebook. One of her girls, Amy Lesher, is actually in the show today. She's got a good shot at winning as well. But yeah. So you're pretty successful as a prep coach as well.
Yeah, well,
Let's talk about that.
Just started TCP, debuted one girl at Kristen Flannery.
Yes.
She won her pro card, won the overall at the KC Classic. And then last weekend had Melissa Fisher. She won her pro card and the overall at the Gateway Naturals. And hopefully Amy Lesher is going to take her pro card home.
That'd make you 3 for 3.
3 for 3.
Which is your third show as a prep coach, right?
Yeah.
Putting competitors in.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a good shot at it too. What do you think about the prejudging this morning? She's got a couple of good competitors, but she's, you know, and yeah, based on, because I've seen Amy on stage, this is the third time I've actually seen her with my own eyes now, and I can see the changes she's made over the last 3 shows. She's been with you for what, 4 months now? So every time she keeps getting better. So what can viewers do if they want to hire you as their prep coach? How do they get a hold of you?
Well, I don't take everyone. I only take a few girls just because I want every single girl to have my attention, my complete attention. And I don't want anyone to feel like they're lacking in anything. I want to be available 24/7 for calls, emails, texts, and if I have a bunch of girls bombarding me all the time, I won't be able to be the best coach. So I limit myself to 7 or 8 competitors at a time, just so I can focus on each individual girl.
I love that. And plus, you got to qualify them, I'm sure. You can't just raise your hand and say, I want to be trained by you, Alex Ellis. You got to go through a qualification process. What does that consist of then?
Consultation takes about an hour. Come to me and tell me you're thinking about doing a show. Probably won't take you. You have to want to do it.
And real quick, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you're training, but what's the biggest mistake that figure competitors make, and how can they overcome it?
Overtraining, over dieting. And off season, not eating too much or not eating enough on their off season.
Yeah.
So keeping your body and physique in check is the most important thing in your off season. Just because you're done with the show doesn't mean that you're done with the season.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Well, she's Pro Body Solutions sponsored athletes. Go check out ProBodySolutions.com for some more supplements. She likes to take. You said you like to take Fire.
Fire.
What about deep cuts? You tried that stuff out before for a show?
I have tried deep cuts. I like it. I've only done it once, and that was for the last show. I didn't cut water, so it worked. I love deep cuts.
Yeah, certainly. Okay, because I like taking deep cuts before my show. So deep cuts, if you're like a week or 2 off from your show, start taking that stuff before you come in. ProBodySolutions.com. We'll let Alex get back to her sets. Until next time, this is Mike Neumann, Alexandra Ellis. Look for it at the Yorton Cup next weekend. We're out of here. Thanks for watching.